Good morning and welcome to another day of the video diary. And there's a truck coming down the road behind me, isn't there? Yeah, bloody trucks. Now I'm going to have to brave the ice here. Flipping ice. Hopefully the ice is all going to be gone tonight because it's heavy snowfall. And heavy snowfall means less ice and it's safer to walk on, which is a good thing. I could really do with some heavy snowfall right now to get rid of this rubbish. But then again, I don't want it because I've got stuff to do and Jesus, it's just sheer ice. How the hell am I supposed to get... I'm gonna die. I haven't even got my sensible shoes on. I'm dead. I'm just dead. Well, I genuinely think this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I walk down with my laptop bag, my school bag, 2 freaking ICT folders, and you, and not die. Today, as you know, is a computing day. I'm gonna be doing a hell of a lot of work, really. I'm gonna have to touch you later, or I'm gonna die on camera. Walking back, walking up the road. So on the way back from college, and you clicked really fast then, I've forgotten that you're the fast memory card, and it's an interesting day. We did physics, in which case there were 3 of us and we were going to make a stop motion video revision thing of pair creation and annihilation, and then we had problems with the memory cards of all the thingies. We tried to use my memory cards because I always have spares with me because I'm cool and stuff. And it didn't really work out, but we got them in the end. I had to do a take where I did a voiceover for the stop motion, and like the pro YouTuber that I am, just absolutely bossed it. Didn't make a single mistake in my voiceover, clear as anything, like a pro. Speaking of being, I suppose I am a YouTuber, so I was thinking of going to somewhere in the city. What do you think about that, somewhere in the city? Do you reckon I should? Do you reckon that sounds like a fun party? Right then. Let's get this all-nighter cracking, shall we? We're about to go to 11 o'clock, and I have finished the vast majority, well, not the vast majority, about half of everything I need to do. Granted, some of it was started before today, but I've done it. We don't have any sofas. We sold those ones, and we're getting our new ones delivered tomorrow. Hopefully, if the snow outside, because it's snowing outside, doesn't make the delivery man unable to get to us. It's been this weird persistent snow that isn't very good, but it's been going for hours now, so we're getting a little bit of light dusting over the top of everything. Which should be enough to cover all of the ice and make the ice extra slippy, but for places like school and the roads and stuff, they might still be able to open the place because they can clear all of the snow and ice, theoretically, that isn't there anymore because they've already cleared the paths. But maybe, hopefully, it's closed because it's too dangerous outside or whatever. It probably isn't going to be. I just hope it is, because that way I can finish this relatively early and then do some more tomorrow before handing it in before midnight. But no, we got to get this done before we go to school tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So let's get down and funky. Alright, that's enough of a break now. Right then, so it's always important to tick off things that you've done. So, over the past couple of days, I have done... over the past couple of days, we'll say, I have done... this... Where's that thingy? Just did that just now. Just done that just now. It's going good. Did that ages ago. Backwards this way. Did that and this today, which means that I only have this one page here. Now granted, this is going to be one hell of a testing table. I've got to have a test number, description of test, type of test, data used, expected result, actual result, and then a screenshot number. Screenshot numbers. Oh god. Which means each test I have to do, I have to show proof that it's actually worked. Which of it is logical, but I've got 150 tests. I obviously only have to do the tests that proved have worked. I don't need to prove the fact that they were ever wrong, because that would mean breaking my code and going back in time. But
That's going to take the absolute mick.
And it's chess as well. That means I've got to play a game of chess until it gets to the point I can test it. Like stalemate. I've got to play a game of chess until stalemate becomes likely to happen. And so I've got 5 different tests on stalemate. Oh, great. Okay, so the one after that is a run through. So I've got to run through a game of chess and print screen each and every single move to show that it's all working fine. God. Requirements, I don't know what that is. That's not important. 1 and 2 are the important ones. This is for 11 and 14 marks. It is 11:30 and... well, I've got loads of time really. If you think about it, I've got 9 hours. Loads of time. Alright then, screenshot 14 is there. Testing, wrong one. Gets a bit confusing. We are on test number 18 down at the bottom here. Out of, and it's basically just these tests just proved. And there have been 27, not 27, oh god, I'm confused, yes, 27 tests on this one to 13 on the other one. So it's not like I'm doing every single one, so it's not like I'm going to do 150 tests on the other one and 150 print screens, because not all of them need print screens and not all of them need proving in the same way that a print screen can prove. It is 20 to 1 and this is doable. This is doable. If I'm willing, I'm going to do testing and the run through. If I really am willing, and I can feel myself, the bit of my brain's going, just go to bed. Just go to bed. You're not going to do it. It's telling me I can't do it, and I know I can. It's entirely possible. I've just burnt through 30, a fifth. A fifth. Yeah, nearest makes no difference. A fifth of my testing, and it's only freaking... I might be in bed for 3 o'clock. Well, let's hope. If not, then, if I feel the tiredness starting to get to me, I've got a cheaper version of a Red Bull. It's like Red Bull, but they don't have to follow the same legal laws, so it's a little bit stronger, a little bit less tasty. Even though Red Bull is one of the most tasting drinks ever in existence. Next to Lucozade, of course. Anyway, back to it. Alright then, here's the annoying thing now. What I basically just had to do was test the timing, so I had to sit here and wait 5 minutes for the time to go, and then make sure that it's message bucketed out the right times at the end of each move. And now I've got to test, or show proof of testing the fact that the castles move correctly. So I have to build the game, which takes about 7 years. There we go, enter in some names, preferably not that name because then I'm going to ask some questions, just type in any, oh crap, I want to be able to read that anyway. You then run through the game, blah 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 blah. Christopher, you're first to move, right, okay then, so I need to get the castle out. So we'll get you out there, we'll move you there, get you out there, move you back to there, you out there, you back to there, you to the middle, you can get out of my face, click on that, print screen. I have to do that for every single piece, and that's not even getting into stuff like check and checkmate. For check and checkmate, I need to check that, and for check specifically, I need to check that no matter where the castle is, as long as it is in that row, in that direction, it will register as check. How much of a mickey take is that going to take? It's going to be ridiculous. This is the most time-consuming bit now. It is 1 o'clock, by the way, and it's doable. It is doable. But is it intelligent? That's a good question. Lols, the next test is the timer for the full game displays displays the correct time even with the time going over 2 hours. I'm not going to sit here for 2 hours and test that. I know it works. That's fine. Oh, this one's even better. The timer for the full game displays that the correct time is what the correct time is when it's late. I can't read. When the time game crosses over the midnight into another day. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't think I'm going to sit here for 23 hours. I know it works, right? So let's just fudge it. By the way, you didn't just hear me say that. Shush. Alright then, it's game time. Let's have a bit of this, shall we? It is 20 past 1, it's blurry. It's 1:15 and I've done 1/3 of my testing screenshots. It takes the mick. You've just got to keep playing through the game and then screen capping it. It just takes unnecessarily long amount of time. If I wanted the screen caps then I would have just blitzed it by now. But I've got to do that. what I'm aiming to do is I'm aiming to get to bed by 3. So I'm going to have this now, keep me awake until then, just give me a sugar boost. And then at 3 o'clock I go to bed. Hopefully having done this and then done the walkthrough, which is literally just play a game of chess, print screen in each move, and everything that pops up. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that's 2 hours, right? That's entirely doable with a belly full of horrible, strong sugars. One sip and the placebo effect gets you there already. Let's do this thing. Right then, so it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I need to be up and getting ready for school in about 5 hours time. The snow, it's still snowing, but really, really slowly. And it doesn't look like there's enough to close the school, unless the school is like iced up to hell. Because it does look like ice, like the vast majority of it's ice. Hopefully it is, because then I can spend some time tomorrow doing the rest of this work, and then I don't have to spend as late, but I've got to take the gamble. I'm doing this now, and I'm running through the screenshots, and I've hit the stage where I was kind of getting complacent. I shouldn't have spoke too soon earlier about whizzing through the what's-my-jigs and it going quite quick, because I've got to do like 8 screen caps per queen. Putting the queen into check, it's just ridiculous, and then the horses, and then all of this, which takes the mick. And obviously I have to play the game, I have to play chess to get to these points so that I can screen cap it. And the problem I have is that as I'm playing them, I'm finding errors in the code. I'm finding like little glitches that are doing things wrong, and they're not technically being tested for. It doesn't matter, because none of my tests will pick them up. In a million years will they pick them up. They're just kind of like occurring as I'm playing towards the test, and then disappearing. I'm gonna have to... Oh, hitting the light band. I'm gonna have to wait until I get the code back, and then try and fix them, because I can't handle that in knowing that somewhere there is a line that is wrong, that's throwing something out, because Sod's law states that that is the line that the examiner will look at and go, that looks a bit wrong to me, and then they'll mark me down. The idea is that the more you write, 161 pages, the less they read. Hopefully it works. It's just the things that they do read, they will read scrutinously. And if they pick that, the chances are slim, but if they pick it, they will notice the problem. Stressful. Right, okay, so what am I on? I've just tested the queens, and which means that I am on the old testing. I am on test number 100 and test 87. I'm about to start on the old test, and I'm about test 40 on the new screen cap test. I'm collapsing them all into the same test, so I'm cutting down corners. I haven't really saved that much time because of the print screens. It's 2 o'clock. I'm about to do all the things I've got to test now are moving check, checkmate, check itself, stalemate, then the questions, which shouldn't be too print screen. Is it possible? Is it possible? Is it possible? Around past, I'm going to have to move upstairs because Father will go mental if he thinks I've been up all night and haven't gone to sleep at all. So at that point I can go and lie down in bed and do it and start working. All the videos have uploaded, so I don't need the hard drive anymore. I've only got you on and I can import you in the morning. Is this doable? It's always doable. It is, but it's the next stage. I know that this bit is doable, but it's literally, I'm going to get like an hour's sleep. And I knew this before I started the all-nighter. Stop bottling out. Last time you did something like this, you nearly bottled out as well. When I was doing the 750 pages worth of testing. Bloody hell, it's testing now as well. Bloody testing. Come on. Come on. Stop being a coward. Let's go to the loo. 15 minutes, we'll pretend to pack up. And then I'll say goodbye to you as well, because I'm going to have to, well, I won't be talking to you from then on because I'll be upstairs in my room quietly typing away. If you can ever type quietly, that is. Come and do a wee dog. Come on. I'm now having a 10-minute break before past when I go upstairs and let the dog out for a wee, go upstairs and pretend to go to bed when actually I'm doing work. You see what I mean about how much work I have to do and not being able to get back to comments and stuff. I could just go go into the comments on my Twitter feeds and just go, oh, yeah, and just do a snap reply, but I like reading your comments and then realising why you asked them and then giving you a good answer. I like the conversation. Even if it's a delayed conversation, a good delayed conversation is better than a worse. Just like, oh, thanks. You know what I mean? So I'm going to have a 10-minute break, walk upstairs, lie down, nestle down and stuff. What's the dog? Why is he having a wee there? He never normally has a wee there. Right, let's have a look. Let's see if his feet show us how good the snow is. What do you reckon? It's all ice, isn't it? You can tell. Yeah, oh, I don't know. Hopefully school's closed, then I get a longer lie-in. But I don't think it's worth taking the gamble now to go balls to it, school's going to be closed, because it won't be. It's better to take the gamble of staying up late and then being tired at school for 3 hours than it is not staying up late and taking the gamble that I will have time to do it tomorrow, which I probably won't do. Because if I do it this way and I'm off, then I can catch up on sleep, whereas if I do it the other way and we're off, then I don't lose anything. But if I do it this way and we're not off, then I've lost nothing apart from sleep. Whereas if I do it the other way, then I've gained sleep, yay! But I've lost time, and the whole purpose of staying up this late in the first place. So balls to it. Let's get an apple. Let's go upstairs. Oh, it's cold outside, he said. Will you get in so I can shut the door? Good boy. Have you any idea how much easier this is with dual monitors? So much easier. Why don't all laptops come with dual monitors? Finished. And it is 6:15 in the morning, but I'm bloody well finished. It was a bloody slog, but I got there in the end. It was worth it. It was worth getting it done. I know I'm going to have to go back through and change relatively large portions of it. I'm assuming that none of it's perfect, or that it will need some kind of changing in some way. Hopefully not much changing, but it does mean that I can hand in the entirety to have a look at, for the teacher to have a look at, instead of just handing in little bits. So I can send in the whole chapter and just go, okay, even if it comes back to me saying you need to work on this, that's better than her not being able to tell me how much I need to get back on. So it was definitely worth it. And being 6:15, people are going to start getting ready to get up for work and stuff now. So what I'm going to do is I could go to sleep, to be honest, because I don't have to get up till 8. I don't have to be in school till 10. But if you go to sleep now, you're just going to be more tired. So I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to play Minecraft. Rock and roll. And then today, I'm going to print off all of this coursework. Should be about 100 pages. It shouldn't be much. It's relatively small, the testing is, which is scary, which is why I think I've got to do a lot more and change a lot. So I'm going to go upstairs, I'm going to import you onto the computer. I'm going to pretend like I've gone to sleep so that I can wake up tomorrow and talk to you in the morning, which this isn't, obviously. And that's it now. Stress and work over. As soon as I've gotten this printed, I only have stuff like past papers. I need to fix a few problems with chess over half term, and that's about it. Stress, problems, all of them over, which means I can kick up the main channel for videos. I can kick up this channel for videos. I can actually go back on my old videos and do the descriptions and stuff. I would do that now, but I'm going to treat myself to some Minecraft since I've worked so hard all night for the past 9 hours. Bloody hell, probably more than that as well. So, it's been a brilliant day. It's been pretty damn worky and pretty damn boring for you, I'm assuming, but I've enjoyed it. Yeah, I suppose night. I don't know. Good morning. I don't know. I'll catch you later today, so I'll catch you later.